They're like, mom and dad are swimming naked again. Boo. Gross.
Party crashers, grab a seat. Big Party and Molly are ready. This is the Big Party Show. Welcome to the Big Party Show.
Hello. This is the last week of July already.
I know.
How crazy, huh?
Bananas.
Yeah. Yes, I think next week, the first week of August, we're going to be announcing who won the cabana at Fun-Plex. That's
a
cabana
good one.
6. All right, so you still got all this week to get your name in the drawing. Basically, you just enter in at the contest page for Friday Night Rides, and this is the keyword you're going to be putting in today. It's night, N-I-G-H-T, like nighttime. I swam at night last night. It was great.
How does that feel? I love night swimming.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Wileen has had that pool so hot.
Really?
And it's been hot, right? Yeah. And I'm like it sits in the sun. How do we prevent that?
Yeah.
It just heats up. But there's also a heater involved. So she turned it down, and I guess it cooled. I mean, it cooled really good. It was like 90 degrees. And so it was
still
a
sounds
nice,
really warm.
It is warm, but no, that's what it was before we turned it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Wileen doesn't like cold water, so she turned it up because apparently these last few days it was able to cool down a little bit. So last night it was perfect. It was like 80 degrees, maybe 84 degrees. Okay. And so and then we put the lights on in the pool and it just night swam. It was excelente.
That sounds cool. Do you ever get nervous about turning the lights on in the pool? You're like, here we go.
Yes, all the time.
You're like, is this the last swim?
Yeah.
Is this when we become a news story?
Yeah, all the time. Because we had light issues in the beginning. There was something, I don't know what it was. There was something not happening correctly. And I've every time I turn them on, I'm like, here we go. But yeah.
Fingers crossed. You first.
Yeah.
After you.
Yeah, it was nice. And then the clothes came off, and then we just swam in the blue.
You naked swim?
In the nighttime, yeah. No one
Even
else
Wileen naked swims?
I don't want to say if she does or not. I don't want people coming over peeking.
I think it's so wild that you guys are like nudists like that.
We're not nudists like that. It's just sometimes it's...
Yeah, but you sit in the hot tub naked and you swim apparently naked. That's nudist stuff to me.
Okay, there's no... I guess there are cameras, so I could pull it up and share with you if you would like.
Please don't.
Something I got to share with you though, real quick. And again, I'll add this to if you're not watching, Molly's going to have to... I was going to send this to you to put it behind you.
Okay.
But Wileen put her foot down. She put her foot down.
Good. Thank you, Wileen. I'm already nervous.
So let me show you. Look at that. Can you see?
Urban aesthetic. Is that all your nose hairs?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Disgusting. That's trash. That is garbage. That is like biohazard garbage.
No.
Gross. Your nose hairs and your boogers. Thank you for Wileen for not letting him.
That's Carly, my niece. She's gone on her own and she's doing excellent.
How's your nose feeling, by the way?
It feels great. It's just kind of weird when you get your nose hairs done,
Okay.
Because it's like your nose runs more or something.
Oh, well, the hairs aren't there to stop it.
Yeah.
So.
And then Boogerland. But she took a photo of me after she pulled it.
Okay.
To see the difference in the two.
And you could see it?
Oh, because my nose hairs were out of control. They were bad. Because it's been a while. And I guess my brother-in-law beat me too. He went and got his done. So we're going to have freshly naked nose hairs.
Looking good, noses. Boys.
Yeah. It's kind of like, if you manscape. If you don't manscape, you get a lot of bush. But when you manscape, that bush all disappears. It's night and day.
Mm-hmm. Well, and especially if you're night swimming, you want to make sure you're Landscaped.
Oh, I'm not manscaped. I didn't say that. I'm just saying. I'm just using that as a comparison. Yeah. I never thought of that. I'm swimming around.
Oh my God. Just terrifying images.
It's like
The
a
poor
wet
dogs.
dog.
They're like, mom and dad are swimming naked again. Boo. Gross. I want to go back in the house so bad.
Yeah, look at that. That's disgusting. That
is so gross. I can't look at that. No, thank you.
She loves it. Carly loves it. Whenever she pulls it out, she loves it. She goes, this is my favorite part, looking at all the hair that comes out.
It is very satisfying.
Yeah. So yeah, that's now I'm disgusted. Yeah, I was gonna send this to you. This isn't biohazard, it's just hair.
Yeah, that's biohazard. That's disgusting.
No, it's just hair. Yeah. So
no, thank you. Thank you.
Now and she even did a nice bouquet. See, she
oh, that is really that's so sweet. Why don't you put that in your studio?
It isn't. It's right here in my studio. Right
no,
here.
I know. I mean, are you going to put it up on the background and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, why not? There you go. Everybody can see it. Or can you see it, or is it not?
Oh, I can. Yeah. I was noticing the last time I was at your house, I used your guest bathroom. You guys have cute little shelves in there. Why don't you put seashells and stuff like that on them?
We should actually. Yeah, I'll bring that up to the sweet Wileen and see if she wants to, because we have some big old conch shells in the other bathroom. Yeah, and so I don't know why we haven't put any. That's a good idea. We have tons of shells.
Yeah, you always talk about how many shells you have, and I was like, you've got all these empty spaces to put them in. That would be so cute in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm going to tell her that. I did, for some reason, I never even thought of that. I don't know why. But yeah, she wants to make these. I think I told you this. A bee waterer. A bee waterer.
What's that?
So basically, you hot glue shells. Like the shells that have cups,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And then you put one there, and you put one there, and you put one there. So when it rains, it fills, and it fills that one, and it fills that one.
Okay.
And then bees come and drink it.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Do bees drink water? I don't know.
I thought they just like sugar. I mean, I thought they were just looking for pollen. That kind of thing.
But
I've never heard of like a bee
drinking water.
No, I've never heard of that.
I see sometimes there's a dragonfly that hangs out that keeps diving into the pool and getting some water.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy to me. They do. It says bees drink water to stay hydrated, cool their hives, and dilute thick honey.
Oh.
They collect water using long tube-like tongue called proboscis.
Yeah, the proboscis.
Yeah. What's the proboscis? That's their tongue.
It's like a long little tongue. That's how they get into like flowers to get like the nectar and stuff like that too.
Okay. Yeah. It says
no, butterflies have them.
Add landing spaces. Place pebbles, stones, or floating wood pieces in a shallow dish or bird bath so a bee can land without drowning.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Look at that. Learning a little something about nature. Now, I am not going to do that. Yeah. I don't want bees in my backyard.
We have, we went over to a friend's house. Ron and his lovely wife had us over because they have so many plants.
Okay.
So many flowers. It's insane how much stuff they have. So he's like, don't go buying any of them. Yeah. We'll just transplant them over. Okay. So we went over and Wileen made a long list of stuff. I'll be digging holes for hours and hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we're just going to fill that whole backyard up with flowers and all this other stuff. Yeah. And she loves the birds, she has tons of bird houses and our birds just love our yard. I
went to a dinner party on Friday night. It was really cute. And my cousin and his kiddos, they've been growing swallowtail monarchs. Like grew them like they have like this like beautiful little mesh container that they've like been sticks and all sorts of, sweet water and things like that. And they broke out of the chrysalis and, they're in this little habitat and we released them before dinner.
How many are there?
There were 2 that were ready to be released. There's another one that's still in the chrysalis. It hasn't hatched yet.
What's a chrysalis?
That's the little container, like, they go from being a caterpillar and then they build themselves that little shell. And while they're
Okay.
in there, that's when they're becoming a butterfly. And then they break out of it and they're like, ta-da, I got wings.
Wow. So where did they get them to
I
do
don't
this?
know where they got him. That's a good question. I don't know. You know, we were, it was so sweet. Their daughter Cora had been the one doing it. And so she brought it all up to
Really?
the party and everything like that. And one of them came out and went immediately to a flower and was like, I am starving. Like started like
Really?
eating on this purple flower. Yeah.
God, I
And then
feel
the
like
other one kind of just fluttered and went away. And then they both just like, ta-da. And it was like, dinner's served.
oh
We've
my
gone
God,
ahead
that is
and
what a great thing to do.
isn't that neat?
That is really neat.
Yeah.
I feel like our podcast, there's several sections of it that could be a children's book.
Oh.
You know, the monarch, the bee,
Mm-hmm.
you know, just the backyard. You know, I tried to save a spider the other day. I didn't want
Oh,
to kill
good.
it. Yeah, I didn't want to
Spiders are
kill
our
it.
friends.
I know. I've been avoiding them. I did spray the deck because those big spiders come and they're just in the way. Like there's a
What, like the
spider.
wolf spiders? What are
No,
they?
the big one, they're giant. They're like the size of a silver dollar.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they have the big giant thing. They're scary to me because they have
Uh-huh.
big giant asses, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I haven't seen them much this year because I sprayed, but there is
Mm-hmm.
a spider that keeps attaching himself to my truck,
Oh.
right where the mirror is.
Yeah, they like to build little
Yeah.
between the mirror and the car. You're like, I had one of those for a while when I was in Omaha too. I don't know what it is about Omaha.
I don't know what it is. One time when I was in the Jeep, I
Mm-hmm.
was heading out to the show and I looked in my rearview mirror and there was a spider web, a giant one right over my shoulder in the back seat. And
In the inside the car?
Yes, and a giant spider in the middle.
No. That's when you get a little too close for comfort.
Yeah. God, that's awesome that you guys did that. What a great experience that is.
It was really neat. It was very cool. I mean, the
Wow.
butterflies were gorgeous. And then that made me like wanna do it. Like I was like, I want to grow butterflies and let them go. That was so cool.
So I want to look into this. If
Yeah.
someone knows, let us know. Yeah, for sure.
And it was one of those things, like it wasn't anything special. Like it was like this, it was probably it was like a big cylinder. It was probably the size of a cooler, but it was just mesh. I mean, it's like something you could get at Target, like in the dollar section. Like it wasn't anything like, I think it's meant for like
For whatever.
beach toys, whatever, you know, the mesh thing where it zips up, but it, you know, so that's what it was in. And they had like a whole habitat for it,
Okay.
leaves and all sorts of stuff. And then like a little bowl at the bottom that had like a sponge where it was like sugar water. That was what they were eating. And then they
All
put
right.
flowers and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, that's what this says. It says I looked it up and it just says get your caterpillars. I forgot. I'm so stupid. I haven't talked about butterflies in a million years. I forgot that they come from caterpillars.
Yeah. They start
Yeah.
off as caterpillars and they eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And
Yeah.
then they go into hibernation and they build that chrysalis. And then while they're in there, that's when they're doing a big transformation into their butterfly state.
So you have to find but monarchs only eat milkweed.
Oh.
Oh my God, we have milkweed. We have a milkweed in our front yard. I only know that because Wileen told me. So you got to find them. That's what it's saying. You're looking for the caterpillars, or you're looking for the thing underneath. Check plants for eggs or caterpillars. I thought you could just go to the store and get some.
I bet you could order them too. I mean, or go to the store or what have you. I don't necessarily think you have to hunt for them. There's a way to probably do it where you know you're going to get some.
God, I would love to do this.
It's
Sugar
really
water.
neat. I highly recommend it. It's so up you and Wileen's alley to do something like that.
I would love to do this. I'm going to look into that. I want to grow a bunch. When I had that, when I had that company, Buzzkill, the mosquito company, I remember spraying someone's yard, and they had a big patch. It must have been milkweed.
Okay.
They had a big patch, and as I'm spraying, because this stuff was natural, but it wasn't chemicals.
Yeah.
Literally 1,000 butterflies came up. It was like the most magical moment. They're just poof. Tons of them just flying around all over the place. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in fairyland. I'm a fairy.
Like, bug killing guy's getting weird again. Why do we keep having this guy back?
Yeah.
He's so odd. And he always smells like garlic.
Yeah. Some people don't want any bugs in their backyard. I wouldn't use it. There's a chemical you can use that kills everything.
Really?
Oh, it kills
That's not
everything.
good. You got to have
No.
something.
Yeah, it kills everything. I mean, some people just don't want bugs. I don't care. I haven't even sprayed anything this year in my backyard. I haven't
No,
really
we've
seen a
done some
mosquito.
weed killer.
Hmm.
But like nothing for we've sprayed for ants.
Okay.
Because those little sugar ants come in. I'm like, mother, ugh. I
Yeah,
don't know where they are. I don't know where they come from, but they're like, hello.
they're
And man, if you have
interesting.
kids, there's always stuff. Like
Yeah.
even if you're sweeping up and doing whatever, they're like, nope, we found that one crumb you missed.
Uh-huh. And then what they do is the reason why they come from the same place and they know where they're going because they leave a trail
Mhm.
for all the other ones. So you literally have to disrupt the trail
You
to
try like
confuse them.
vinegar.
Yeah.
I've tried cinnamon. I've tried everything that you could. I mean, but it's just they just keep coming back.
Oh,
They just
little
keep coming back,
guys.
and especially like when it rains, they like want to get out of their little habitat and get
Uh-huh.
out away from the rain. I'm like, ugh,
God,
here they come.
I haven't seen ants since the boys moved out. Huh.
Oh, there you go. Those
God,
filthy teens.
there's a new trend out there I just learned about. It's called Teenternity leave. Teenternity leave. It's a growing trend. People are doing it. They're quitting their jobs. They're taking a long, extended break from their jobs, whatever it is, when their kids hit teenage years. And the reason being is because, most of the time both parents work now,
Mhm.
and teens need rides everywhere. So
Yeah.
they're literally being present for their teens because these are the years that can be the toughest. So they have the conversations. They're just not at home alone. Because I was a latchkey kid. Both my parents worked.
Mhm.
I was at home alone with my brother all the time.
Me too.
So yeah, that's the new trend. What do you think?
It's so wild that okay, so just last night I was with a
Hmm.
girlfriend and we were talking about, a lot of my friends, their kids are older or they're empty nesters. Like I was late to the having kid party.
Yeah.
So I still have kids at home and I mean, my daughter's only going to be a freshman in high school. And so they're like, you better love these years. These are the last years that you can
Yeah.
go on family vacations where everybody can go and it's not a scramble to figure out everybody's schedule or like what's going on. Cause like once the kids go off to college, they'll either be working in summers or going to visit their college friends, like, well, I
Yeah.
want to go visit my roommate and he lives in Philadelphia or what have you. So it really has been because a friend of mine was asking me if I was going to finish my master's. And I said that I wanted to wait until the kids left because I don't want to spend the next 4 years distracted.
Yeah, for sure.
And she has kids out as, that are in college. She's like, that's smart. She's like, you'll have so much time when they leave the house. You won't know what to
get
do
it
with
done.
yourself.
Sure.
That like for now, just enjoy them being home, enjoy their voices in the house, enjoy, hearing them.
Fights, everything.
Yeah, all that.
I at first when I saw this, I was in my head going, all right, here we go, more overparenting.
Mm.
And then I thought about it more, and it is actually probably a pretty good thing because that is going to disappear. And and the teenage years have never been harder for these teens.
It's so
tough.
tough.
Yeah,
It's so tough. There's
So
just so much going on. I mean, I'm lucky in the sense that we live in Chicago. We live in the city. So, when my son wants to go meet his friends, I'm not giving him a ride. He's jumping on the bus. He's jumping on the train. He's got his own way. Like he finds his way and what have you.
yeah, we don't have that type. We have that type
No.
of transportation, but we don't.
Right.
We don't. Ours buses. We all know it goes to wherever you need to go. It doesn't go to friends' houses.
No. And so, that's the one thing, Declan went out yesterday to meet some buddies. They were meeting up for lunch and he's like, bye. I mean, it wasn't, can I get a ride or anything? There was one place that he went to where I was like, if nobody's riding the bus back with you, text me and I'll come get you. Cause it was like a neighborhood a ways away. And I was like, I don't want you at 9:00 at night waiting for a bus in some rando neighborhood by yourself. Like if it's like
Yeah.
you and one of the guys, then that's fine. And
That's nuts.
thankfully,
How long has he been taking the bus by himself, or even the
I mean,
train?
the kids have been taking the kids have been taking the train and stuff by themselves for years.
Wow. I
To
would
get
be
to school.
panicky. I'm an adult, and I would be terrified. I mean, I wouldn't be terrified. I would just be uncomfortable, I think. I don't know.
It's
For
all
some
they know,
reason,
though.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason, I think of trains like that as places like New York, and you see gangs and on movies,
yeah.
all that stuff. But
It is very funny though. So there are a bunch of different train lines in Chicago.
Yeah.
And you'll say like, oh, the kids ride the L by themselves, and everyone's like, well, which line? And I'm like, the Brown line. They're like, it's fine. It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Like the Brown line's like the most pedestrian of the lines. But no, like if I was like, they're riding the blue line or they're riding the red line, they'd be like, you really? Are you sure you want them riding by themselves? Because that is something where it's like, this train car is somebody's house. Or this train car is, a gang's fighting over this train. So there are other lines where it's like, you're probably going to run into, like, you got to kind of stay frosty.
Yeah.
Brown line, not so much.
So, okay. All right. So they pick the train. That's great.
Yeah.
So the teen years, taking a little teenternity leave.
I can't, that's wild to me that you would actually like take time off from work.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like a lot. Because they're at school all day.
It must be. Well, that's the thing. This one woman, she even wrote a blog about it, about doing this, and one of the reasons so they can take them around everywhere. Like car, in their car.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, all right. So, I mean, that's one of the things she does, I guess.
But we figured it out. I mean, our parents worked. I mean, if I needed to get someplace, either you coordinated a ride, like,
but
like there was like another mom that was like I had a friend, her mom, they had 6 kids. She was a full-time at-home mom. She wasn't working outside of the home. She was working in the home. And so, that was a lot of the stuff where, she could give you a ride. Because that was what she was doing.
But I didn't mean it like she just needed a ride. She was in the car with their with their kids all the time, and they would go places, and they would have conversations about life and stuff like that kind of stuff. That's the reason why she quit. But I don't know. It's a teenternity leave. It's a growing.
That seems
trend,
really extreme. That seems like a really extreme answer to like not even a problem, but it seems like a really extreme solution to sort of something where it's like, how can I spend more time with my kid? Like there's also like, do we really need to spend that much time with our kids?
I know.
I thought that was what dinner was for.
Yeah. That was
like, how was your day? Great. How was your day? I mean, how many hours of lying can you hang out with your kid? Anything happened at school today? Nope.
Yep.
Did you get all your homework done? Yep.
All the time. That was our dinner table. I mean, we had to eat dinner at the table every meal. And we had to say, may I please be excused. And then that would be, how was your day today? What'd you learn? And I had nothing. I mean, it's like,
parents
God,
love
really?
hearing that, by the way, now that I'm on the other end of things. So Peter always asks the kids, like, what did you learn today? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm the parent where I'm like, who'd you have lunch with today? Like, oh my God, what was your favorite? Like, what'd you guys do at recess? Like, I'm asking about the fun stuff. He's like, what did you learn today? And I love it because they're like, I don't know. He's like, I'm so glad we're paying for I don't know. That's really great. So you spent 8 hours at school and the answer to that question is, I don't know.
No.
Do I need to send a note to your teacher?
Peter, speaking of Peter, I'm going to ask you.
I haven't given it to him yet.
I should have just mailed it. He lives with you. You see him every day. I gave him I have a package that I gave Molly to give to him. And for some reason, she can't give it to him because she leaves her studio and leaves it behind every time.
I'm the worst.
You've got him. Can't you just run up there? Is he home?
No, he's not home right now. I know. I'll see him later.
Oh, yeah, I know. You'll see him later and you'll forget to give it to him again.
I'll
It's a
try to
great
remember.
package. I'll text you and remind you.
I'll bring it
Is
upstairs.
what
I'll
I'll do.
bring it out of the studio and take it upstairs to the kitchen. So then
Perfect.
that's there by his computer.
Just 10 minutes of bird song in forest is linked to stress relief. They did a
10
study.
minutes? Seems
10
like
minutes.
A lot of bird song. That seems like a long.
Yeah, they did a big study on it, and at a university, and basically they didn't. They kind of just played sounds,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had them go out. And I thought of you because you like to do your walks. Are you still doing your walks?
I haven't gone because it's been so hot.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I mean, if you want to go early in the morning, but I'm usually, either I'm at work or I'm sleeping. But no, I'm excited for it to be a little
Cooler.
bit cooler so I can get out there and do it. I love walking like in the fall. You're
Yeah.
like, ooh,
Do you
it's
hear
getting
like
cool.
cars and stuff like that? Because that was part of the study as well. Because basically in the forest with traffic didn't do as well of a stress relief. So in the end, they're just saying, hey, go outside and listen to some birds.
Which that's just your backyard. Or
That's-
can you hear L Street traffic?
I can hear L Street. Yeah, but it sounds like an ocean to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I tell everybody and people ask about it, and then when they're there, I'm like, that's the ocean to us, and they'll go, oh my God, it does sound like the ocean, unless a motorcycle comes by or an ambulance or something like that. Then obviously, not the ocean.
It's hard to think of the ocean when you hear a siren going off. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more challenging.
So my house backs to L Street, and there's times of the day where it's not busy, which is nuts to me. But when we had COVID and nobody was going to work anymore, everybody's, it was so quiet, and I never even noticed it. I never noticed it. The traffic until it got quiet.
Oh, and then you were like, where'd that sound go?
Yeah,
like it was like the absence of sound.
It was
what
gone.
You noticed.
Yeah, it was just quiet. I mean, I don't even remember hearing birds even. And then when the COVID ended, for the most part, it didn't really end, but everybody went back to work. Then I heard it all. And I'm like, God, it is loud.
Yes.
Only because I went, months without ever hearing it. And I spent all my time in the backyard. Everybody was stuck at home. God, remember that nightmare of a life we lived?
Well, I was so this is what's interesting. There are aspects of that time that I miss, not obviously the fear and the global pandemic, but I loved the fact that it was a forced reset of how we spend our time.
Yeah, I
we
agree.
spend so much time buzzing around, doing all these things. Yes, 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 yes. Not being discerning about what we're putting our energy towards or how we're spending our days and what we're doing with our time. And the thing is that we're back to that.
Yeah.
And I'm sad about that.
I know.
When I remember when COVID first ended, you were really intentional about what you welcomed back into your schedule, what you welcomed back into your circle. You were kind of like, I don't want to do that. So why would I waste any time doing that? Life's short, time's short. It gave you such a deeper appreciation for how you were spending your time because it was all taken away from you. Now I feel like we are back and worse than pre-pandemic levels. I think we became so hungry for activity and connection and all this stuff that now we've boomeranged to the other side of things where we're back to just like the rat race of never coming up for air. That's how I feel like my life has gotten back to. Like I was looking at my schedule and my schedule is ridiculous. I'm like, how did it get to this?
I don't have
how
that
did I
problem.
how did I not pay attention to how full each day is and how much of me there is to give to all of these things?
Well, I noticed that. I mean, even when you're here in Omaha, you just run. I mean, we get done recording, you immediately like, I gotta go.
I know.
I gotta go. I'm just like, geez, where are you going? I don't have that schedule like that. I never really have had that go. Because I think we're just two different people. But during COVID, I learned a lot. I learned how to cook stuff. I mean, I was constantly learning because when I had COVID, I was stuck at home for a month.
Yeah.
And then I had to sleep in a different area for like 2 weeks. It was the
I remember
most.
you had to sleep like in the where your studio is now, like in the basement.
Yeah, I had to sleep down here, so she wouldn't get it. And how I knew I had it, and because I mean, Tequila's with me right now, and you experience that smell that comes out of her ass. It's awful, and she's doing it right
It's
now.
room clearing. It
Yeah.
really is.
It just doesn't
something.
smell bad to me. Still to this day.
That's wild to me.
And even bad breath. Like I was out somewhere in Wyling. I was with Oliver and in Madison seeing the little baby.
Oh.
And I was all close to them in a room. And then we leave and get in the car. She goes, "You need to get some gum or something." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Your breath smells really bad." I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me before?" And then she goes, "I can smell it sitting here." I'm like, "Oh my God, I must have just ruined that poor baby." Was like, "Oh my God."
Why?
Because I remember talking to a dude once who had halitosis, and I couldn't get far enough away. And that's all I thought about. I'm like, "Oh my God," because I can't smell it. That's COVID changed my smelling.
Yeah.
So I cannot smell it. I can't smell awful things and be like, "Ew." So I keep trying to, now I carry Tic Tacs and gum everywhere I go before I go in public. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, anyway. Oh, that baby's adorable. Oh my God.
Don't
my
you
God.
love it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you get to hold her more?
She actually, it's now, that last time I saw her was Friday. I think it was Friday. And her eyes are still barely open, can barely open, but she was also kind of sleeping. So she smiles in her sleep. Yeah,
So
it's the
cute.
cutest little smile. And then now her eyes are almost all the way open now. I just saw a photo they sent the other day, yesterday I think it was. And yeah, it's a little. And I got Oliver a membership to Sam's.
Oh, you did? That was sweet.
Yeah, because they're buying formula.
Oh.
Is that what that is?
Okay.
Formula? Am I right? Formula for babies?
Yeah, I mean, if she's not, or like, a lot of people, they nurse, but they also supplement with formula.
I think I'm not sure what they're doing, but anyway, he needed formula, and he was looking for ways of getting formula cheaper. And so he wanted us to run to Sam's Club and see if they have formula and diapers and stuff like that. And so I went to Sam's Club. No, I'm mowing the lawn. And I'm thinking to myself, how often am I going to have to go get diapers and formula? And I thought, I'm just going to add them to my membership. So I added him to my membership.
Aww.
Yeah. And then I met him over there and I walked him through the store with Wileen. And then it's remarkably cheaper, the formula.
Really?
You can get 28 ounces at, it's all different price, but the 28 ounces of the formula that he has was like $50. Right? You can get 48 ounces of the same stuff, but the Sam's Club brand, and it has all the same stuff.
Yeah.
For $38.
Oh,
and diapers are a lot cheaper there.
We got that was part of the reason why we got a Costco membership a million years ago was the diapers. Everyone's like, you can't beat it. Like, I mean, diapers, wipes, all that kind of stuff.
And it's not, and because Oliver didn't know, I think he thought it was a monthly, because he said, "Well, how much is it a month that we have to pay?" I'm like, "It's a yearly thing. It's like $55 a year is what his is." And Costco doesn't cost much either. So if you don't know what, you should have just seen him walking through the thing. He's like, "Oh my God, there's that. What is that?" And it's like your first time going to a box store.
Oh my gosh. You're like, yeah, it's game changing. You're like, I didn't even realize there could be all this much stuff. You're like, so much stuff. Stick to your list. Otherwise, you're going to walk out of here with a pallet jack full of like, I don't even know.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I had to go in there earlier to check, to go check and see what they had during the middle of the day. And it was so stinking packed.
Really?
And I wasn't buying anything, but I grabbed a cart anyway, right? Okay. Because you never know. And it was I think it was busy because of the samples. There's so many people there.
People go there for lunch. They really
without
do.
Carts, without carts, just eating samples and getting in the way. I was so irritated. Beyond irritated. I'm like, you're just in the way. And And then then what started the irritation is this. I pull in to the lane so I can find a parking spot.
Mhm.
Someone decided to stop in the middle and load up their stuff into their car, 2 carts.
Oh.
I sat there for like 10 minutes.
You're like, move to the side.
So I'm like, what is
There's plenty of
wrong
room.
with you? Yeah.
Or like when people are walking and they're walking down the middle of the rows.
Too. It drives me.
And you're thinking, people are driving around looking for parking. Like this isn't like we're not in a park. Like I'm not like coming up. I mean, the whole point of this is actually meant for cars.
Yeah.
They're just walking, taking their sweet time. I'm like, I'm
surprised there's not more accidents. All right. So when I cross the street, right, to go to the store or wherever, I always stop and wait for the car to let me go.
Yes.
Many a times I've been walking, and if I didn't stop, that person on their phone driving by faster than normal would have just hit me. Would have hit me. I'm just surprised that more people don't get hit. Because people just take it like trust everyone. Just walking on out. Don't do that, people. Don't do that.
Keep an eye out for sure.
Because you've been hit by a car. You know what it's like.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not a fun deal.
It's not fun.
All right. We're going to motivate real quick and we're going to roll. Don't forget about the Fun-Plex, okay? Let's get motivated.
Good morning, you spicy little taco. In case nobody has told you this today, your butt looks fantastic. And your brain looks ready to steal this day's lunch money. I know I've seen your face, and I'm a believer. So wiggle that ass out of the snuggle saddle and go light this up.
Yeah.
I love that. The snuggle saddle. The snuggle saddle. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the after party. Everywhere you get your podcast. And make sure you tell everybody. Have a safe day and do yourself good.